hello, fast. I am at Camping World Stadium in Orlando. It's Orlando Carnival weekend, and we are at the Carnival Runway show. So I'm gonna go inside now. I'm late. It started maybe an hour and a half ago, and I think there's like 2 hours of the event left. So we're just gonna see what's taking place here. It's a bunch of costumes and designers on display, right?
Will be Red Rose.
I check 1, 2. Orlando, what's poppin'? My name is Stephanie. I've been doing this since I was like 19. I'm 40 now. I don't look it, but I am. Psych, I'm not 40. But presenting Designer Red Rose Custom Designs specializes in creating unique and personalized pieces known for their attention to detail and high quality. Yo, when y'all see this girl thing, Craftsmanship, they offer a range of custom-made clothing, accessory tailored to fit their each client, you know? If you got a big bust, they got you. If you got chest like me, they got you. Individual style and preferences, whether for special occasions or everyday wear. Designer Red Rose Custom Designs ensures each piece is both stylish and one of a kind. Red Rose, let me see you!
This is Red Rose. Sung by Wendy Rose, Red Rose. meantime, as you get ready for another designer, just want to remind you again, Orlando Carnival Downtown. Lots of events, lots of party, as we say, fed. Your choice, find one, get it one. Lots of artists is in town in Orlando. Kess is in town, Patrice is in town, Pumpa is in town. Many others will be. But tomorrow morning is Juve. If anybody in the Juve or Juve morning, blow. I guess I don't know that one. Okay. The Juve is right outside. Start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Other events. After the Juve, we move everything. Dr. Phillips, Performing Arts, Orange Avenue, across from City Hall. That starts at 5 p.m. featuring Bunch Garland, Faye Lyons, and many others. So make sure you all come on to that. Sunday is the carnival, and we got a lot on stage for you. In the meantime, it's a DJ. Somebody say yeah, yeah! DJ booth, not me. Come to the DJ booth, you lost a phone. Anybody, and if anybody has find a phone, please bring it to the DJ. You find a phone, bring it to the DJ. Plus, you have another phone. It's an iPhone. It's not my phone. It's an iPhone. Check the DJ, please.
Hope everybody having a good Friday evening. I hope everybody ready for this weekend. There'll be lots of vibes. Live in downtown Orlando this weekend for Orlando Carnival. People just joined. This is Carnival on the Runway. It's like a fashion show showcasing Caribbean designers. You have a mixture of attire as well as Carnival costumes. It's a pretty cool event.
Where's my promo girls? Where my OCD promo girls? Where you at? Walk out, walk out. Come on, come on. OCD promo girls. It's Carnival.
Juve stream at 10:30. Somewhere between 10 and 10:30, and that's the time it started last year. So I assume things will get started around the same time. And Sunday I will start the stream around 2:30. And then tomorrow night I will be streaming, but I'm not sure what time yet. I will update that either tonight or tomorrow. Thanks, Gloria, for putting that there. So the total anthropologists and estimates, I may have to get confirmation on the time for that, alright? That is a show featuring Banshee and Fayan. It's all part of the Orlando Carnival Committee, the Downtown Committee, their Carnival calendar. Right now we're waiting on the other designer to showcase their design.
Ready to charge ahead. Forward is not enough. I want you to jump up. Jump the ground now. We headed to downtown. Get all of the railing. So much woman are trailing. Follow the big song. Get ready to march down. On in the stadium. The whole of the kingdom. Come down. Take it to show me your ways. Take it to get out of line. You're born and ready for peace. Come on, when you roll it. All in front of the gateway. All in front of the people. Business way.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, this is my beautiful co-host. They said I need somebody to make me look a little good. But she came and she was about 10 foot tall. So she's trying to work with me and take her shoes off. And she's sweet. You're so sweet.
You lying, my shoes on my foot.
This is my beautiful, lovely co-host, Stephanie. Give her a round of applause for me, please.
Okay guys, I want to introduce to you, I don't know if y'all, I hear Smalley ask who's from the Caribbean, who's from here, who's from there, and a lot of hands didn't go up. I'm Guyanese, born and raised.
She's Guyanese, she said Guyanese. Anybody from Guyana?
Come on, I know they got more Guyanese than me. But we have a designer, Paper Dolls. She saw our culture. She was like, yo, I like that. And she made it her own. So I want to introduce to you guys the Paper Dolls.
This is Paper Dolls. for the love of Carnival.
Viking, chanting. So now we play touchdown. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. Viking, chanting. So now we play touchdown. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. Jump, jump, hey, from Milan, 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 jump, jump. Viking, touchdown in Grenada like I'm hailing in a UFO. Land up on the air and pussy, you make it all who I know. Can't carry this shit out with some lead that's in you I know. I know in this song I tell them to check me out who I know. Viking, chanting. So now we play touchdown. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. I shall it, I touch and I shall it. Jump, jump, hey, from Milan, jump, jump, hey, from Milan, jump, jump, hey, from Milan, jump, jump, hey,
This is
from
Kickoff.
Milan, jump, jump, hey, from Milan, jump, jump, hey, from Milan, jump, jump, hey, from Milan, jump, jump. Viking, touchdown in Grenada like I'm hailing in a UFO. Land up on the air and pussy, you make it all who I know. Can't carry this shit out with some lead that's in you I know. I know in this song I tell them to cheer them who I know. I know in this song come before prize and medal transport. I'm turning up on the street, we have to be no half court. Nothing like big up for the niggas and study transport. I'm not funny walking with them passport. Obviously I'm moving like a crazy man. Them arms red, watch you when you waistband. Then to set them mile up in a tin pan. Jump from over the hill, entering Queensland. So that's the way it talks.
Okay, taxi, work it, work it.
Dance. It's Carnival. And Carnival is beauty. Carnival is costume.
I think you're wrong, so I'm not
This is Carnival. It's Carnival on the Runway. Orlando Carnival Downtown. designer, paper dolls. It's Scott Alexander. Give her a big round of applause. Let's give it up for paper dolls. Lots of costume. You can choose whichever one you like. Are you ready for carnival? Once again, give it up for paper dolls. Teacher, look. Did you like what you see? Are you willing to put on one of those costumes? Anybody? They are available for carnival. You see something you like, you come, you ask, it can happen. It's all about the love of the culture, love of carnival. So I'm gonna bring back our boss lady. We just say boss lady. She don't like when we call her boss lady, what we call her boss lady, but she make it all happen. Let's give it up once again for Gwyneth Roberts.
Thank you. So generally, I am told I'm not to do much speaking, but when we have important people in the room, I have to pause because in the middle of fun we have seriousness.
Check.
So I would like to pull my friend Willie David to the front to introduce a good friend of ours, Dr. Moise, who Willie come. I don't know if I've never heard Willie on a mic speak. Okay. I was put young. I did.
We're lucky, Philip.
So guys, I am happy
the
that
custom CCs are very, very micro.
Right? And this is the first year that he's come. And I have to say, I was gonna have Willie introduce him with his accomplishments. I know that this is a Caribbean man. This is the former ambassador at large for Haiti. When he explains, a doctor, a medical doctor, was in the Air Force, right? How much have I gotten? I looked at it all and I'm blown away. But you are a credit to our community. And I want to thank you, and I want to have you say something, because what I said to him earlier is I'm putting you on the spot to speak, because a lot of our students will be able to see themselves in you, and I need them to hear that. Dr. Moise.
Oh my God. Oh. Hello everybody. Indeed, yes. This is my very first time here for this carnival. I live in Miami. I have an office here. I'm a family physician. I'm also aesthetic. I'm a medical spa. I am in the business to make people feel younger and feel terrific. But I do this in Miami, not here. So if you're ever in Miami, please stop by to see us. We will be happy to give you evaluation to see what we can do for you. But she's correct. For the young people, I'm from Haiti. Came here. All right, you got my brothers and sisters in the house. That's awesome. I am just to share with you, particularly the young ones, that if you want something, you can actually accomplish it. Came from Haiti, not speaking English. I am a physician. I am an attorney as well. I am a former colonel of the Air Force, former ambassador at Lux for Haiti. I did some acting, producing. I've done a lot. So you can do it if you put yourself to it. Okay? So it's a pleasure to be here. I'm here tonight. I'll be there tomorrow, and I'll be there Saturday to Sunday to party with you all. So nice to be here. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. And Smalley, I will hand it back over to you to continue with the segment.
Well, we got more bands, and they're all looking beautiful, and I like what we see. So if you love Carnival, once again, say yeah, yeah. Let me say my favorite words. Somebody say hello. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, we bring to you Lux Mars and Unruly.
ready day. Set up on start, meet we on the way. We lining up, ready to charge ahead. Forward is not enough, I want you to jump up. Jolly come up, we headed to downtown. Get all of the railings, so much more like trailing. Follow the big sun, get ready to mash down. All in the stadium, the whole of the kingdom. Come now, time to show me your ways. Time to get up alive, one and ready for pace. Come on, right in the road, all in front of the gate, all in front of the people of business.
This is the kingdom. Why not?
not going to small fret. Let me extend my apologies on a big fret with big flag going overhead like canopy. Rag in me back pocket with a white vest, sneakers and wallabies. Knife tips and tight pants, I never really read none of these. I'm not going to small fret. Let me extend my apologies on a big fret with big flag going overhead like canopy. Rag in me back pocket with a white vest, sneakers and wallabies. Knife tips and tight pants, I never really read none of these. I come from Blacksmith, Devola, from customs and from flower mills. Once I said fire fit and license in fit and them had a power pill. Everybody gone as a goofy munchie, you're the pushing power still. If it's me and only me with power on a hill, I come here for stand up. I come to party with a hand up. So all soca people for your
It's Lux now. Hey, yeah. Put your hands in the air. Hands in the air. Come on. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, Gloria, and let's see what's the real answer.
All right. Look. Once again, give it up for the masqueraders, for the models. Somebody say yeah. Boss lady, Gwyneth, talk at it.
So again, that's Lux Mask. That's us pulling together the costumes. That is me, that is our team. Anybody that gives me a hint that they like to design gets put to work, and they get creative and they try a thing, come up with a thing, and when it's a creative piece, nothing looks bad. You guys saw it. It is mixed, match. Some of you remember, wait, I wore that in Party Room Squad. Oh, I wore that at Gen X. We pull it together and make something. I got Jazz here. Jazz, come forward please quickly. I have Jazz here. This year she's on our production team. Last year, they asked us for how many costumes, I think about 20 something maybe, from UF. And so again, these are the costumes we use. So when we put out into the community, please donate costumes, We need them, Just explain what it meant to you guys at UF.
Hi, I'm Jazz. I recently graduated UF, spring 2025. Thank you. Yes, so we use the carnival costumes to do a lot at our school. It's very important, especially because they graciously give them to us for free. And we don't have any money, because we're a cultural org. Anyways, but it's very important to us. It's, for our school, at least UF, us having our carnival show is the only show we have to showcase our culture. So for us, it's so important being able to show everyone the feathers and the outfits, because most of them have never seen carnival before. They don't know what it is, they never heard of it, and this is their first exposure. So for us, we get the backpacks, we get the tops, the bottoms, and we put it together. And it comes out well every time, right? So we're always so gracious for anyone that is willing to put it on the line and lend us these costumes, not knowing what condition they're going to come back in, not knowing if they're going to come back broken, but we try to take care of it because we're just so grateful to be able to share our culture to a group of people who have either know a little bit about it or have never seen it before. So we're just so grateful that they're able to help us out with that all the time.
Thank you. And I don't know where Kiefer is, but I do have to get Kiefer.
Give it up for Jazz.
Kiefer,
Jazz, go Jazz.
come out here. I do have to give a big shout out to Kiefer, Israel, our team, because gosh, they go above and beyond. Steph and them started it, but these guys really work their butts off, right? Can I put you on the spot?
Hello everyone, my name is Kiefer. Nice to meet you. This is my real voice. I've been working on it, extra tired. I've been up and down, running, getting everything situated. My whole entire goal is to make sure that I get my mommy dreams to come true, and that at the end of the night she is satisfied and happy. But because we are not at the end of the night yet, I can't be happy. So just bear with me a little bit, but then at the end, I'll come dance for you too.
Thank you, my lovey. Thank you. Thank you for doing all that work. So we have our little team here, that's the promo team, the host team. They're gonna come out. Steph, come on out. Come on out before the next segment.
Coming up. Hey, Orlando.
So, this little young lady set the standard. When we first had the idea about the promo team and all of that, she's the one who understood the vision, who went out, executed it. You guys, yes.
Yeah, thank you to you, the screaming.
Set
Because I'm
the
like 40 now.
standard.
Yes, thank you to you too, because
Yes.
I'm like 40. And to be honest with y'all, I've come a long way with Orlando Carnival. It started with Jonathan in the mall, giving me Caribbean American passport, newspaper, and I was like, oh, they Guyanese, I'm Guyanese, I'm with it.
And then she
Long
stopped
story short.
us and became family.
I really did stop them. And it's an amazing journey for all the young people. There's not a lot of you out there, but for all the young people out there, it is an amazing journey. And even if you want to join, I commend you and you should. The Orlando Carnival team is a family.
Yeah.
Really,
We fight, we argue, stress out.
We do.
but
We
we
play
love.
security.
Yes, that we do. We'll make sure we push you guys to always do your best.
They do, because we have bachelors and masters out here. Amanda is hiding, but she's back there.
Amanda, come forward really quickly, please.
She's running. I can see her. running.
Amanda.
Yes. Yes,
So,
Amanda.
Amanda at the time started as one of the youngest members of our team.
Really did. At 19.
At 19.
18.
Okay? And what we saw was leadership. Whether sometimes Amanda was leading them off the cliff, bad, good leadership. And we're really proud to say that Amanda just graduated.
She did. Guys, please give it up for her. She has her master's.
Amanda, you have to tell us what you graduated, because I just know it's health sciences. I know you never speak, but please.
It's just health sciences.
And Amanda's helped to run this show behind the scenes since it started as well. So a big round of applause. Big round of applause for Amanda, Steph, promo team, who in the first used to go out to those clubs and promote, dance, push, punch way above their weight. If somebody was coming for us, they fighting it back down, but they understand promotion and they understand the business end of things, and we're exceedingly proud of them. Exceedingly proud. And now we have a new little set of folks who are hosting tonight. They've been put through the ringer because upstairs they had to put together those costumes, because many of those costumes just came back in a FedEx box from Chicago because they were Northwestern. And so they've done that, then come down to host. They greeted you guys. So we want to show them, right, Steph?
Yeah.
Show them.
Welcome them.
What the promo team is about.
Exactly.
Come on, you guys, come on up.
DJ, we gotta get some music for these beautiful ladies.
bar this weekend, you ordered a Johnny and something, right, Smugly?
Johnny and something.
This is the original Johnny, man. I don't know.
Johnny and something. That's the drink of Carnival. Johnny Walker. So we ready for the models again? We ready for fashion? We ready for costume? Are you ready to go home? Yeah? No? Are you ready to go home? I hear it here. I ain't no... DJ, blow. Okay. We start back at 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the next band for you is Sim Alone. Mr. DJ, it's Carnival, let's go! Sim Alone. Once again, this is Sim Alone. It's Carnival. There you go. Hello. cause some trouble. Orlando Carnival Downtown. Come on.
Davis. Come on, guys. Welcome Simor, the designer of Allure.
Look at it. And once again, this is the band, Allure Caribbean Queen by Similar Boutique Known. Are you ready for Carnival? Then sure are. Orlando Carnival Downtown. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, we're ready. The sun now blazing up, and the crowd now waking up. The atmosphere has rise, and nothing can break it up. The girl never wind up stop. We are the drinks them in a right up. We gonna party all night. 24 parties we hit in a row. Tonight on the very last show. Before we get out of the room, the girl never release the room. So let me see your hands up so. Everybody know put your hands up so. If you're ready for the road, then you bring them low. We're ready for the road.
Somebody say yeah!
Orlando, we want to give a shout out to
Look,
Look.
that was
We want to
one
give a
guy.
shout out to the St. Thomas Carnival 2024 Queen, who is in the
We
audience.
still got another band to come.
She could not present tonight, but she will be here on the road Sunday. Next year, my bad. Next year. She'll be here next year. So y'all look out for her. Wait, St. Thomas? Come on, man. I know VI stand up strong. No? Okay, I see you.
Chelsea, let's give it up for Chelsea.
Yes, Samantha.
She won Band of the
let's
Year
try to get up
2024
close.
and 2025. Come on, give it up for Chelsea. Yeah, she gonna talk on my phone. You gonna talk.
Good evening, everyone. I am the founder and owner of Allure Mass Carnival in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. This year we won Mass Band of the Year. Last year we won Queen of the Band, and we plan to be here for Orlando next year.
Nice.
They didn't hear you. They did not hear you. Try this one.
Hello. Hi again. I am the CEO and owner of Allure Mass Carnival Troupe in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. This year we won Band of the Year. Last year we won Queen of the Band. We wanted to come this year, but I wanted to kind of peep the fashion show first. But next year we plan to be in Orlando for Carnival, so we're going to bring the mass band to Orlando. We have about 200 members in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. So last year we did send some of them to Fed with Fed Masters, but now we're going to bring the whole band up.
We are looking forward to that.
Chelsea, thank you for coming up
That
and
Masters
speaking.
is a
We look forward to
band
wrapping our
that
arms
takes
around
part in
you.
Orlando
She is
Carnival.
in Orlando, so we got to get her out to stop.
Welcome.
But thank you for coming and showing up, and we look forward to having this great band on the road with us.
Hey, Samantha,
next year.
yes, Orlando
As I said,
is in
a lot
Florida.
of our members, a lot of our OCD members are so excited about your band. She's like, I know.
Hey, Gloria.
They've been coming down.
This isn't Ming Football Bash.
All right. Thank you. Big round of applause for Chelsea. All right, we have one more band, so nobody go anywhere because they are coming right now.
Thanks so much, Roland.
So, Mr. DJ, with no further ado, ladies and
And
gentlemen,
say hi to the wife.
we bring to you Carnival Divas.
on the road on Sunday.
Yeah.
What Clivia did, this is her daughter.
I noticed that. I didn't mean anything by it. Huh?
And I can tell she's the business mind behind this.
I just pointed it out, just in case you didn't
I
notice.
see her working very hard in the background. But what Clivia has determined is she is doing custom pieces for folks. She lives right here. So if you're going to any carnival and you want a custom piece, this is the band for you, right? Are you gonna talk with me on the screen? You wanna say anything?
Enjoy. It's very different. It's like very what you would see like if you go Trinidad Carnival or it's very clean, very sexy.
Y'all ready for this? Alright, Clivia, are y'all here? You guys ready? Come on!
Oh my God.
Carnival Divas.
It's it, you know, I will not be playing.
Action back, girl. Bend right over. Don't cut no style, girl. Bend right over. Give me that. Bend right over. Girl, if you're in with a head. Bend right over. Aisha, Nisha, Keisha, bend
sections within the U.S. and the Caribbean. Today, my collection is called The Enchanted Garden of Hope. I want everybody to understand that with the chaos that is going on in this world, the one thing that Caribbean people still have is carnival. I remember years ago, I grew up spiritual Baptist, and I got baptized, and I asked the mother of my church, can I still go and play mass? And she told me yes. She said, as long as you cover your head, because when people go and play mass, it's for joy and happiness. So no matter what happens in this world, happiness and joy for Carnival. So I'd like to introduce all of you to Orlando Carnival 2025. Once again, my name is Clivia, and this is the Enchanted Garden of Hope. Carnival is going to give us hope for something better. Have a wonderful
Carnival Divas. Carnival Divas.
Rocks in the place, let me see rocks in the place. Flags in the place, let me see flags in the place. Dust in the place, let me see dust in the place. Dust in the place, let me see dust in the place. I don't know if we want to. It's really people of follow. Them no bad like me, them no bad like her. Them no boss like me, them no boss like her. Them no bad like me, them no bad like her. Them no bad like me, them no job like her. Carnival in the air.
our designers, our volunteers, our staff, our hosts in this UTG group. I do want you guys to give them a big round of applause, please. Lord, you guys come up. Listen, you guys see a sweet me. Not everybody sees a sweet me, right, Floyd? But I tell the public they see a sweet me. Not everybody sees a sweet me. But I do want to thank you guys for showing up, pushing out, handling this show from, after the first year. Thank you guys. Give UTG a big, big round of applause. All right, you want to say a little something? Yeah, I'm going to say, but thank you. All right, there's another show that they're doing that we're going to work with them now on in summer. So look out for that. Good. Big round of applause. Well done, and Richland, Ryan, these pieces here, you guys please give them a big round of applause. Every year, they come out, they paint us, they paint carnivals around the United States. These are real people, this is real mass. We have an activation tomorrow at Soca Anthropology where we're going to be raising funds for them to do an exhibit in New York City during Labor Day Carnival. So go follow them, Calypso Fine Art. Well done, right there, that's the artist. Definitely talk to him. There are prints available, buy a print. There are full, these are actual paintings. These are not prints here tonight. Please ensure you take a moment with it. Smalley, there's somebody special that's missing tonight.
It's a great one that we lost and gone. A true legend in Carnival, not just in Orlando. He was residing here in Orlando. May he rest in peace. But Noel, Mr. Rhythm Master, rhythm this, rhythm that, Mr. Everything with rhythm. I would like everybody just he's signing here, just acknowledge the great one that we lost.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Noel. Mr. Carnival.
Mr. Carnival.
He's gone, memories will forever live on.
Absolutely, and you guys might know you would have seen him here last year, the year before. You would have seen him here every year that we've had Mass. I don't want to tear up, so I'm not even going to go too deep in this, but he's one of the people who calls all the time, talks to me all the time, is always pushing. Gannett, let's bring these guys from New York. Gannett, let's do this. I can tell you guys, this carnival, I miss him terribly. I didn't even understand my connection with him. So, rhythm section over there, thank you guys for coming. We love you guys. You are the heartbeat of what we do. And Noel will not be forgotten. We're going to speak on him tonight. We're going to speak on him tomorrow night, Sunday. Noel will be with us at Carnival this year.
Rhythm section, we're going to do something in honor of Noel, but you guys please remember there's other events we have going on. Tomorrow is Juve. Tomorrow afternoon, well, let's say evening, downtown, Dr. Phillips.
Correct. Bungie and Fayan, and I need all of you who enjoyed tonight to go and tell people Bungie and Fayan are coming in. And what they explained is, they said, with everything that's happening in the community, we need a hard fed.
So tomorrow is hard fed.
Hard fed. We're going to be in the middle of Dr. Phillips. On the people lawns, in the middle of the city, we're going to have these flags, and it's going to look like we are in war, and it's going to be the best release we could expect. Yes. So I'm going to pass it on to Mr. Smalley here, and I want you guys to give him a round of applause. Oh my gosh, you cannot do this without him. You cannot do this without our DJ.
These are the paintings that they were speaking about.
Choice one, that's choice one of some system.
Frank, thank you. The schools, for sale students, you in the room tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Early section. We thank, love you all, appreciate each and every one of you coming out and showing the support. It shall continue. Early section, everyone. Take a chick. Take a chick. Take a chick now. Chick. 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 This one for Noel.
Thanks, Ingrid. I just want to say thanks to my moderators, Ingrid and Gloria. Thank you for helping out tonight, and everybody, thank you for joining. This was Carnival on the Runway of Orlando Carnival Downtown. I will be streaming tomorrow for Juve from 10:30 for sure. If it starts earlier, I'll be streaming earlier, okay?
Confidence on the feet.